Welcome to Insta-Rumor, where we cut through the noise to bring you the stories that matter. Today, we're diving into a firestorm that's shaking the foundations of American media, the sudden cancellation of Jimmy Kimmel Live after the late-night host dared to criticize Donald Trump and his allies over the tragic assassination of right-wing influencer Charlie Kirk. What started as a heated debate about free speech has escalated into a full-blown crisis, with powerful figures on both sides clashing over the very soul of democracy. This isn't just about a TV show. It's about who gets to speak, who gets silenced, and what happens when politics collides with the airwaves. Let's unpack this scandal that's leaving millions asking, is free speech under attack? The controversy began when Kimmel took to his show to condemn Trump's response to Kirk's murder, calling out the MAGA gang for trying to spin the tragedy into political propaganda. His words were sharp, unapologetic, and controversial. But what followed was even more shocking. ABC, the network behind Jimmy Kimmel Live, pulled the show indefinitely after pressure from conservative broadcasters and FCC chairman Brendan Carr, who warned of government coercion if networks didn't toe the line. Trump himself weighed in, claiming Kimmel was fired for lack of talent and bad ratings, a claim that only fueled accusations of a coordinated effort to muzzle dissent. But here's the twist. Kimmel's show still had 21 million YouTube subscribers and averaged over 1.5 million viewers per episode. If ratings were the issue, why now? The backlash was immediate and visceral. Former President Barack Obama called out the dangerous level of government pressure on media, warning that this wasn't just about Kimmel, it was a threat to the First Amendment itself. Celebrities like Ben Stiller and Alison Brie joined the outcry, calling the move unreal and scary. Even labor unions representing actors, directors, and musicians slammed ABC's decision as part of a disturbing trend of political interference in creative expression. Meanwhile, conservative groups praised the cancellation, with Sinclair, the largest ABC affiliate group, demanding Kimmel apologize to the Kirk family and donate to Turning Point USA. But this isn't just a battle between left and right, it's a clash over who holds power in the media landscape. What makes this story even more explosive is the timing. Just months after Stephen Colbert's Late Show was canceled under similar circumstances, Kimmel's ouster has reignited fears of a chilling effect on journalists and entertainers. The FCC's involvement adds another layer of complexity, Chairman Carr hinted at, action against Disney if they didn't comply, threatening to derail major deals like ESPN's NFL Network acquisition. This isn't just about one show, it's about the leverage government officials can wield over media giants. And let's not forget the broader context, Trump's repeated attacks on fake news, his obsession with ratings, and his history of bullying critics. Is this a coordinated campaign to silence dissent, or a case of bad timing? The answer may lie in the details. Kimmel's comments about Trump grieving like a 4-year-old and calling MAGA supporters desperate were undeniably provocative. But does that justify losing his platform? Critics argue that free speech isn't about being polite, it's about challenging power, even when it's uncomfortable. Supporters of the cancellation, however, claim Kimmel crossed a line by attacking a deceased individual and fueling division. The real question is, where do we draw the line between free expression and incitement, and who gets to decide? As Obama warned, this isn't just about one host, it's about setting a precedent for how media companies respond to political pressure. If ABC caved once, what stops them from doing it again? The fallout has also exposed deep fractures within the entertainment industry. While some stars condemned the move, others stayed silent, highlighting the risks of speaking out in a polarized climate. Meanwhile, the Kirk family's reaction remains unclear, only that Sinclair is pushing for an apology and donation. But here's what's undeniable. This isn't just about ratings or ratings. It's about who controls the narrative, who gets to tell their story, and who's afraid to speak truth to power. As the FCC weighs in and legal battles brew, one thing is certain, this story isn't over. So, what does this mean for you? If you value a free press, this matters. If you believe in standing up to corruption, this matters. And if you're tired of politicians and corporations dictating what we can and cannot say, this is a wake-up call. The next time you see a news anchor or late-night host take a stand, ask yourself, are they fighting for truth or just chasing views? Because the stakes are higher than ever, and the line between speech and silence is thinner than it's ever been. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button, share it with your network, and subscribe to Insta-Rumor for more deep dives into the issues shaping our world. Stay informed, stay outraged, and remember, the truth isn't just something we consume, it's something we fight for. Until next time, keep questioning everything.